A lot of y'all probably coming from my short, where I said national champion, tournament most outstanding player. And not only did Angel average a double-double, she achieved a double-double in every single game of the women's national championship basketball playoff. She had a buckets and boards double-double every single game this season except for 2. Now, after all of that, you would think a lot of congratulations would be in order, right? Nah, Dave Portnoy called her brain dead and classless and lied, saying that she basically chased the best player in the game off the court. Keith Olbermann's dry-eyed guy-looking self went even further and called her the F-word and an idiot. Now, some might say it's because Angel Reese returned the John Cena wave to Caitlin Clark and then trumped it with a ring me. But the real reason they mad is because LSU beat the Great White Hope. Cue the music. But what does the term Great White Hope mean? It actually dates back to the early 1900s, where Jack Johnson, a black man and heavyweight champion, seemed so invincible that they were seeking a white man to knock him out. And every white opponent he had, they would refer to them as the Great White Hope. They actually went on to make a movie about it in 1970, where James Earl Jones played the character Jack Jefferson. And some of y'all might remember the 1996 adaptation that starred Samuel L. Jackson as a Don King-like character, Damon Wayans as a Jack Johnson-like character that just didn't take the Great White Hope serious. Jamie Foxx, Jeff Goldblum, it's a good movie. You should go check it out. But what does any of that have to do with Caitlin Clark in Iowa versus Angel Reese in LSU? A lot. See, Coach Dawn Staley, she touched on it a little bit. When discussing undefeated South Carolina's loss to Iowa, Coach Staley said,
other coaches, your colleagues, have sitting in that spot and talked about you all being bullies.
Somebody kind of described it to me as you're going to a bar fight when you try to get into a go rebound against them.
What's the truth about your team?
It's a good question. Okay. We're not bar fighters. We're not thugs. We're not monkeys. We're not street fighters. This team exemplifies how you need to approach basketball on the court and off the court.
A lot of people felt like she was trying to play the race card, but really she was just saying, when you refer to my team boxing out and rebounding, don't refer to it as a bar fight. Refer to it as boxing out and rebounding. When you talk about my team, don't liken them to a gang. Understand that these are smart, talented, educated young ladies that are playing the game at its top level. And please understand this, that none of that refutes the unmitigated facts that Caitlin Clark is an outright disgusting beast. She be shooting that thing from deep. I'm talking about Steph Curry with the shot, boy. I'm not even playing with you. I've been watching this girl's highlights for a couple of years. I be showing people like, look at this girl stepping across half court, pulling that thing. But with all of that being said, that team in LSU, they look different. Like I told y'all, we ain't saying the quiet part out loud. We yelling the whispers. That said, why was Caitlin crowned as the queen of clapbacks when she would hit him with the John Cena, you can't see me, you can't guard me? But then when Angel Reese would return the favor with a ring me, she's villainized. It's the timing. It's the timing. I don't care about none of that. As a bona fide Chiefs fan, as much as I love the squad, when the Buccaneers beat the side pockets off us in the Super Bowl and Antoine Winfield Jr. pulled up on Tyreek with the piece, that was hard. I like that. I ain't gonna lie to you. So it ain't the talking smack that's a problem, because Caitlin Clark is the queen of it. It's the fact that there were whispers of a Great White Hope after they beat a team full of black girls at South Carolina. I'm just yelling whispers. So now that we've uncovered the whispers, let's remember Angel Reese and LSU's title run the way that it needs to be remembered. In 2020, Angel Reese committed to play at Maryland as the number 2 player in the country. She didn't play much her freshman year because she got injured in the 4th game. She had a couple up and down years and decided it's time for a fresh start. She visited Tennessee and South Carolina. Could you imagine her and Aaliyah Boston? Oh my God. But she ended up choosing LSU. It turns out that whether y'all liked her decision or not, she did. So she had to put a ring on it. You know we got to talk about Flau'jae. Listen, this young lady has lived more dreams before the age of 20 than most people will live in a lifetime. I'll never forget watching her compete every week on the Rap Game, where she was one of the youngest rappers competing for a contract with So Def. Y'all know So Def, Jermaine Dupri, Da Brat, Bow Wow, Criss Cross. But now this young lady is one of the best basketball players in the country and just won a national championship as a freshman. Coach Kim Mulkey is a 2-time Women's Coach of the Year and won 3 titles at Baylor before helping LSU hang their first national championship banner. And speaking of Coach Kim Mulkey, I agree 1,000%. Caitlin Clark is absolutely a generational player. I can't wait to see what she does on the next level, and I really do believe that she is going to take the women's basketball game to a whole nother level. But this moment is reserved for the 2023 national champions of women's basketball, LSU Tigers. We love y'all. We are proud of y'all. You hold your head high. You enjoy this moment that only so few have ever accomplished. And keep doing what you're doing. With that being said, cue the music.
Another satisfying